Hey guys, welcome to this video, and in this video I'm going to tell you about the 10 cool things that you can do with Amazon Kindle Paperwhite ebook reader. Now I recently picked this up and I've been reading some books on it, and while I was reading books on it I realized that not only does it make reading experience much better, it also makes it much more enjoyable. So it has got quite a lot of features tucked inside that makes it more exciting to read on an ebook reader than on a real book. So I want to share these 10 cool things that you can do with this reader to make your reading experience more enjoyable and more fun. So let's get on with it. And the number one thing that I want to tell you about is the vocabulary builder and flashcards that you can use on this ebook reader. So if I open an ebook here, for example this one, and I want to know about the meaning of a word that I don't know about. So for example, any word, information, I select it, and this would instantly give me the meaning. It has to be connected to the internet to work this way. Now it's giving me the meaning of information and from the dictionary. So there is that. You can look up any word in this way on this ebook reader. Now as you go along and read books, your vocabulary starts to build up, and how you can access that vocabulary is by going into this menu option, and here going into the vocabulary builder, and all the words that you have looked up over your reading, they will be here. They are all here. So I've been looking up some really simple words as well, just trying it. But anyways, so all your words that you have been looking up are here. And now the best thing about this is that you can use flashcards to master these words. So you can just swipe through these words and remember their meaning and go along, and as you master these words you can mark them as mastered and they'll be signed to the mastered category. So if I go back now and I tap here, I'll see that I'm learning 22 words and I have already mastered 2 words. So that's really fun, and you can build your vocabulary, and a huge vocabulary at that, and if you are into that. And it's really easy to look up any word on an ebook reader than when you're reading on a real book. Now the second feature that I want to talk about is the go-to feature or the notes feature here. So if I go in a book and I tap on the top of the screen, it shows me the menu, and I'll see here this go-to feature. So if I tap on it, it will take me to the table of contents of the book, and I can jump right into any book from here. I can jump to the beginning, or I can also search by the page number. So that's really cool. You can search by the page number or location and go to any page that you want. And then there is this another option called notes. So notes basically shows up all the paragraphs or all the text that you have highlighted while you were reading. So if I hold and swipe, it will highlight text, and then I can go back. So the text is highlighted now. So if I go in go to and go in notes, my highlighted text will be here. Now here you can see yours or the most popular text highlighted by other people who are reading the same book. So you can see what others have highlighted along the way, and what you are highlighting will be seen by other people. So I think this is also a very cool feature, because you can highlight a text that you really like and keep it to go back to it later on. Now moving on, there is another really cool feature here, and it's called X-ray. So basically it X-rays the book, and how it does that is when you tap on the X-ray, it gives you everything that the book is about. So all the characters are here, and the relevant sentences are here as well, that gives you an idea what the characters are all about. So you can X-ray the book by people, by terms, or by images, and then you can also go and search by relevance or alphabetical order. So if you're reading a book and the characters are difficult to remember, you can always go in X-ray and get a hang of it. Now, another feature here that I want to talk about is a very good feature, and I didn't think at first that it would be in this ebook reader, but it's here. So this feature is a screenshot. It's very common on smartphones, but we have it here on this ebook reader as well. So how do you take a screenshot on an ebook reader? So you simply have to just tap on the lower and bottom corners diagonally, so opposite to each other. So the top right and lower left corners. If I tap them, it will flash on screen and the screenshot has been taken. Now the catch is that you can only access these screenshots once you connect your Kindle to your computer. You cannot access it on the Kindle itself. Now moving on to the next cool thing that I want to talk about is the multiple accounts here. So if I go in settings, and in settings I go in household and family library, so here you can add a new person by just tapping in here and add an adult or a child here, and then you can share one Kindle with several people in your home, and they will all have their own libraries on this Kindle, and everyone has their own separate things. So you can really share this Kindle ebook reader in your home with other people really easily, because your libraries will be separate from each other and you will have no problem sharing it with your siblings or your parents or whatever. Now let's talk about the next really useful feature here, and that is tucked right into the bottom left corner of the screen. So if you see here, you will see that the time left in the chapter is 3 minutes. So if I tap on here, it will change to time left in book 7 hours and 43 minutes. I'll tap again, it will disappear. I'll tap again, it will show me the location that I am at in the chapter. If I tap again, it will show me the page number, and if I tap again, it will take me back to the time left in a chapter. So this is a really cool way of knowing where you are in a book and how much time is left. It's an average of how long people take to read a book, and you can really make use of it and increase your reading habit or your reading speed or whatever, but still it gives you a very good idea of where you are in the book and how long it will take to finish this book. Now you can also really easily change the font size on this ebook reader, and all you have to do is pinch to zoom in or zoom out. So if I do this, it will zoom out and the font size will decrease, and if I pinch to zoom in, it will change and the font size will increase. Now there is another way to do it. All you have to do is tap on the top of the screen, and that shows up the menu, and go on this font button. From here you can change the font type. So Bookerly is basically the default font from Amazon, and then you can choose from some other fonts here as well, and from down below you can change the font size, and you can also adjust page spacing, margins, alignment, and orientation. So you can really adjust what type of text do you really want, how much spacing between the lines do you really want on your book while you're reading it. And then you can go to reading progress, and you can set what do you want to show up in the bottom left corner. So you can show time left in a chapter, page in a book, or time left in a book, and you can set that from here as well. Now if you want to jump to another page in this book without losing your original position, all you have to do is just swipe up from the bottom of the screen, and this shows up a pop-up here, and then you can simply tap on it to change the pages, read through them, or look for another page that you're looking for. So simply do that, or you can change it to a more thumbnail style menu, and then go through these pages like this. So you can tap on any page and read through it, and you will not lose your location, because once you tap on this back button, it will take you to the original position that you were at, and you can always go back to this page, but still look ahead in a book or look backwards in a book and read anything that you want. Now on this ebook reader, you can also long press on any word to reveal some more options. So you can highlight it, you can add a note to it, so you can write any note here, and that would appear with this highlighted text. And then you can share it, or you can look it up on the internet, and then you have some more options. You can open it up in the dictionary and report content errors, so you can do that as well if there is a spelling mistake or something like that. Now the last really cool feature here that I want to talk about is the Goodreads integration in this ebook reader. So you have got a Goodreads icon right on the front page, on the main page. So if you tap on it, you can make your own account on this Goodreads integration. Make your account that would sync with the account of your Kindle ebook reader, and then you can get updates about people that you have been following here, and then you can look at your own shelves that you have maintained over time, and the books that you want to read, and then you can also look at recommendations, or you can also add friends from Facebook if you connect your Kindle to the Facebook. So I think this is a very useful feature if you have a friend circle who are into reading books, and you can follow each other's progress and what books they have been reading or are reading, or they really like or they recommend. So I think this is a good way of catching up to your friends and reading the books that they have read as well. So that's about it, guys. Those were the 10 cool things that you can do with the Amazon Kindle Paperwhite ebook reader to make your reading experience more fun and more enjoyable. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Till then, take care. Bye bye.